Today I'm taking a look at the PHIXERO PACOM 2 U4 enclosure. That has a very nice metal case on it. It actually has some ribbing down the side. We've got our release right there, and on the other side we've got our USB-C port. It does have lots of ventilation on either side to let air flow through. Again, so you got the branding on the top, and it also says 40 gigabit per second. So this is going to be a high-speed transfer. So if you need to connect to a computer and you need your external hard drive to be fast, this is going to be the one that you want. So let's go ahead and pop that guy loose. And this part is very nice. This actually has active cooling on it. So this has a fan that'll help to promote that airflow. So even if you have a hard drive that has a tendency to run hot, this is going to be able to help to cool it down. It looks like you can use this completely independently of the case. If you're really worried about cooling, you could actually keep this guy open and blow air directly across the drive. Now it does appear that they have heatsink material in here. Will be able to help to keep that guy even cooler. It does come with these plastic keys, so this is a toolless design, and we have our USB-C cable, which is also rated for 40 gigabit. So that is USB-C to USB-A, and this is an adapter, so we'll disconnect and we got another USB-C. So we can plug that into whatever kind of computer port that we got. This one does feel like it has a nice tight fit on it, so that's good. And I appreciate it has a tether on there, so we're not going to lose the adapter. So this is an M.2 drive. With this key, I'm just going to slide it right into that slot right there. Now we can drop it in and give it a turn. If we want to use the heatsink, I'll make sure we pull our protective layer off of the thermal pad, drop that on, and peel the top layer, and put the heatsink on. I can drop it back in the case, lock it, and plug it in. So I'll start out by plugging that into a USB4 port, and that did pick that up right away. Let's go ahead and delete this. I'm going to copy about 15 gigabytes worth of pictures and videos. So that did not take long at all. Now let's go ahead and do a speed test. Okay, so we got 3691 on the read and 3437 on the write. So these are surprisingly good speeds for an external enclosure. So if you're looking for high-speed data on an external device, this is going to be an excellent option.